Well, now it's time to burn the stereo track to CD. First, make sure you install an optional internal CDRW, as we did at the beginning of this video, or connect an external CDRW drive to the SCSI port. Remember that only the stereo track from songs recorded as 16-bit or 24-bit 44.1 kHz sampling rate can be mastered to a CD. If your song is at 48 kHz, you must first sample rate convert it to 44.1 on an external computer or recorder. Your music can be written to CD in one of two ways: track at once or disc at once. Track at once writes individual tracks, allowing you to burn them to CD whenever they are ready without waiting until an entire project is completed before pressing a disc. You can only listen to the disc in the AW4416 until it has been finalized. Finalizing a disc makes it playable in any audio CD player. Disc at once writes all tracks to a CD in one operation. This option automatically finalizes the CD as the last step, so when the disc is finished, it is ready to play in any audio CD player. One other consideration: the AW4416 allows you the option of a writing test that will check for any errors before actually writing the CD. This doubles the time it takes to burn the disc, but alerts you to any problems before the burn. Now press Mastering. Then hold down Shift and F2 to open or unload the CD tray. Place a blank CDR disc in the tray and press F1 to close it. Use the data dial to select the SCSI ID number 3 for the internal CD burner and press Enter. Move the cursor to Track at Once or Disc at Once, then press Enter. Now move the cursor to New and press Enter to add the first song that we will burn to disc. Move the cursor to the song name and select the stereo track you want to write to number 1 on the audio CD. You may choose to allow digital copying or not by moving the cursor to Copyright and pressing Enter to select Prohibit or Permit. An X here means that digital copying will be prohibited for this CD. Repeat these steps to build your list of songs. Use the Insert and Delete buttons as necessary to get the order you want. Keep in mind that you move the cursor to the track number here to make these changes, and here to change the song in the currently selected track. When you have the list the way you want it, move the cursor to Execute and press Enter. Confirm by selecting OK, then press Enter. After all data has been written, the media will eject automatically. If you selected Disc at Once, it's ready to play. If you selected Track at Once, you'll need to finalize the disc before playing it back in an audio CD player. You can finalize a disc at any time. Refer to the operation guide under Mastering for more information about writing and finalizing CDR and CDRW discs. After working with the AW4416, you'll begin to collect a number of song files. These can be backed up to an internal CDRW or an external SCSI device such as a fixed or removable hard drive. First, you'll need to decide which of two file formats to use. Type 1 will automatically format and erase your media before the backup is performed. The advantage of Type 1 is that even if your files exceed the capacity of a CDR disk, they will be divided up automatically by the AW4416. Type 2 stores songs as individual files and is most suited for use with an external drive. For more complete information on backing up and restoring songs, read about these topics in the operation guide.